Hey, what is up? It is your boy Will. Welcome back to the Skinny Survivor channel, the best place for skinny guys to gain their first 30 pounds of muscle and go from the scrawny guy to the brawny guy as fast as possible. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering a very popular question that I always get, and that is, what should I eat? What kind of foods should I eat to bulk up as fast as possible, especially as a skinny guy? So I'm going to answer that question in today's video, but before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you're a skinny guy looking to gain weight, maybe want meal plans, workouts, recipes, simple tips and tricks on how to bulk up, make sure to subscribe right now. And if you've been following me for a while now, make sure after this video that you click the first link down below and go get yourself a 10 pounds in 30-day cheat sheet, okay? So let's get straight into today's video. So I always get this question, Will, what should I eat in order to gain weight or in order to bulk up or build muscle? Now, this is a very broad question and there isn't, one specific answer. I can't just say, you gotta eat one food, because there's so many foods out there that can help you build more muscle and it can help you gain more weight. But what I'm really gonna do today is I'm gonna explain exactly what you need to do in terms of your diet, what kind of foods you need to be eating in order to build muscle. And the first thing I wanna make sure that you understand is, it doesn't matter what food you're eating, but you need to get in a calorie surplus first, okay? You might be eating the best foods in the world, like chicken breast, brown rice, sweet potato. These are all great muscle building foods, but if you're not in a calorie surplus, you're gonna really struggle to build muscle, okay? You're gonna really struggle to gain weight, and you're gonna really struggle to put on mass. Now, it is possible that you can build muscle in a calorie deficit, but it's not optimal, especially if you're a skinny guy, you're naturally skinny, maybe you've got very fast metabolism. You want to be in a calorie surplus to make sure you maximize your strength levels, maximize how much muscle you're building and how much weight you're gaining, okay? So that's the first thing I want you to get in your head. Now, if you don't know what a calorie surplus is, it's simply the state in which you're consuming more calories than your body burns off. And this is gonna supply you with enough energy to facilitate muscle growth, recovery, and gain weight and get stronger and also build more muscle, okay? So calorie surplus first. Second thing, I wanna introduce some foods that will help you hit your macronutrient targets. Now, if you don't know what your macronutrient targets are, it's simply your protein, your carbohydrates, and fats. And every single food that you consume from this day on should help you hit those goals, okay? It should help you hit your protein, it should help you hit your carbs, and help you hit your fats, okay? So there is no special food out there, no magic food out there that's gonna just magically turn into muscle mass, but there are foods that are gonna help you hit your goals in terms of your protein targets, your carbohydrate targets, and your fat targets. So, for example, let's say some great foods for protein, it would be like steak, chicken breast, chicken thigh, salmon, white fish. These are all great protein sources to help you hit your protein targets. Now, carbohydrate sources, brown rice, sweet potato, whole wheat pasta. These are all great carb sources. Bananas, mangoes, all these are great carb sources. And for fats, almond butter, peanut butter, almonds, mixed nuts, also salmon can be used as a fat source, olive oil, coconut oil. These are all great fat sources. So it really depends on your goals, and you really want to make sure that you get protein, carbs, and fats in your diet. And the foods that I recommended here are just some examples. There's so many examples that I could give you. So what I want to give you also is I want to give you a full grocery list, because there's like hundreds of foods that you could choose from. So I'm going to put a grocery list down in the links below where you can actually discover the best foods for building muscle, okay? So I hope this makes it much easier for you. I could go on and ramble on for minutes going on about how many foods there are out there that can help you potentially build muscle, but just go down in the links below, go get yourself my mass gain grocery list, and that will really help you have an idea of what to eat every single day. Now, my last thing I want to make sure that you do is you want to try and have as many calorie dense foods as possible. Now, what does calorie dense foods mean? It simply means foods that have a high amount of calories. Now, a couple of examples would be peanut butter, dark chocolate, nuts, steak. Depends on what cut of steak, but some cuts of steaks have more calories in them. Chicken thigh, shakes, avocado. These are all examples of foods that have lots of calories inside what you're consuming, especially, you know, mass gain shakes. You could have like 500 to 1,000 calories. So in your day, you want to include some of these calorie dense foods, and these are, you know, great foods to help you gain more weight and get those calories in. But again, everything to sum up in this video, you need to make sure you're in a calorie surplus, consuming more calories than your body burns off, consuming more calories than what you're consuming right now to maintain your weight, making sure the foods are, you know, protein foods, lean protein foods, carbohydrate sources, complex carbohydrate sources, and healthy fats. And that really sums up what you need to do in terms of your diet. You know, there isn't a magic food out there that's going to help you magically put on muscle, but there are great foods out there that are going to potentially help you facilitate that growth. And that's what I've listed today. So make sure to just download the Mass Gain grocery list below. It's going to give you a great start in terms of what foods you need to start on. And I hope this video helped you. If you need more help, make sure to apply for my customized coaching program below, where I'll work with you one-on-one on your goals, will help you gain more weight, help you build more muscle, and gain your first 30 pounds of muscle in the upcoming months. So make sure to check that out in the links below, and I'll talk to you soon.